Jackie Ressex. It is our first vlog, and I'm sorry that I'm not setting the bar of awesomeness very high, but it's like 3:26 in the morning, and I'm really sleepy, and I can't make it any more awesome than I'm making it just by being me and being here and recording a video for you at like 3:30 in the morning. So, okay, I'm not sure what to talk about. So, first things first, calendars. Awesome calendars. I kept thinking about making myself calendars, or one calendar as it were, with all my projects on it. I highly suggest it. It feels much more manageable now that I have it all laid out for me. I don't know, you haven't had class yet, but you're gonna get a bunch of syllabi, not syllabuses, syllabi, like thesauri. And it's gonna be kind of overwhelming because they're gonna be like, you have this paper and you have 2 projects and you have this many hours of this to do and you need to attend cultural events, and you're like, how am I gonna keep track of all this crap? And you're gonna make calendars, or you should. You might not. I mean, I'm kind of random and strange that way, but I think it's pretty awesome. Other things that I'm thinking about in relation to calendars. I want to do NaNoWriMo. I want to do a NaNoWriMo really bad. Yeah, I want to do that. I feel like if I can convince either of the 2 other freshmen in my English class to do it with me, I might do it, maybe. But I don't want to do it alone, and I don't know if I could manage it anyway. If I couldn't manage it last year, college, it might not be the best time to start, but I would really like to do it, so give me thoughts on that. And yes, I'm hoping your first week goes well. For me, it was really good to be in classes because it got me into routine. I mean, it doesn't take up all your hours, which is good and bad. Like, on one hand, you don't want to be going to school all the time, doing homework all the time, clearly. But on the other hand, I mean, there aren't as many organized events as there were during Welcome Week. But it sounds like you already have an entire floor of people who love you. So I'm sure you'll be fine. But yeah, it'll be nice to have a routine, trust me. Or at least a partial routine. I'm putting on a sweatshirt because it's cold. Also, this video is already 2.5 minutes long, which is bad. The other things I was going to tell you about from my other videos that I kept trying to record. Being sick. Being sick was poopy. I highly recommend against it. I would be more coherent with it than this, except it's 3:30 in the morning and I'm really tired. So yeah, don't get sick. If you are sick, get a lot of rest and get a lot of orange juice and crap like that. Not that I wasn't getting a lot of rest, but it helped that I did, and that I was drinking lots of water and stuff. I had sore throat and a fever, and then what was weird was that I started getting really thirsty, and that's bad. So they did all the normal stuff when I went to the health clinic. They took weight and blood pressure, fine, and they strep tested me, negative. Then they were really worried that I had diabetes, and I had all these people worried that I had diabetes, and I feel bad because I stressed them out. But they blood tested me, they pricked my finger, and I feel much more sympathy for people who have diabetes now than I did before, because that was really unpleasant, and it wasn't traumatic or anything, but I feel like if I had to think that I had to do that a bunch of times every day, it would just make my day so much more stressful, and it would be one more thing to dread constantly. So that would be shitty. Yeah, I'm sorry, people with diabetes. That sucks. But I don't have diabetes. That's really good. And then they urine tested me. And okay, here's the thing. When you're drinking as much water as I was, which is 9 bottles of this every day, which is a shitload. Yeah, when you're drinking that much water, you're going to bath. I'm so incoherent. You're going to the bathroom a lot. So I had just gone to the bathroom before I went to the doctor, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to pee. And I was telling the doctor this. I'm like, I just went to the bathroom. I have to pee every 2 seconds, but even I am not that good. Well, it turns out I am that good. I had drunk this much water as I was talking to the doctor because I was so gosh darn thirsty. And I literally peed out the same water 3 minutes later. So there was something really weird going on with my body. Luckily, it's over now. I just have a runny nose. which is good, and a little bit of a sore throat. Not like sore, more like scratchy. This video is so long, I'm sorry. So yes, don't get sick, and if you do get sick, rest. You know you're going to want to go and party. No, you're not. You're going to want to go be social. Yes, you are. Yeah, no, you're going to want to sleep. If you get sick, sleep. Lots and lots of sleep. What else? I need to do a close reading for Tuesday, and I'm nervous because I really want my professor to think my writing is awesome, which isn't going to happen because I'm a freshman and this is my first English class here, and like everyone else is seniors. My writing is going to be so bad compared to theirs, and it's just like a paper. It's not like a fiction thing, whatever. So I'm getting nervous about that. There's an icon bouncing. Anyway, and I was going to tell you about my awesome day, but it's like so long ago now. Okay, I'll tell you a bit of it. I don't even know how much I remember of it. So I was sitting on my blanket doing my homework, and this girl from my English class who I want to be friends with, and I think we are friends now, but at the time I was like, I'm going to be friends with her, I need friends. And she seems really nice, and she is nice. She was sitting on the bench, like a bit away, talking on the phone, so I like waved to her, whatever. She like, I don't think she saw me, but she didn't like do anything. And so then, I'm so tired, I'm sorry. Oh yes, okay, so I'm studying and she walks away, whatever. I fall asleep in the middle of the quad, in the middle of St. Louis, whatever. So I fall asleep on my blanket, on my stomach, in the quad, just like sprawl on my history text. And I hear keys jingling and I wake up. It's probably like 15 minutes after, 20 minutes after I fall asleep. The girl from my English class is there. So she sits down and we talk and we study together and we have like this really nice, like 2-hour long conversation. And it was so nice. And I just felt better about like having friends and having people to talk to after that, which was nice. And then like later that night we went back to her room. We were talking and then we walked a bit about campus. We went to this cafe that's literally right across the street from the edge of campus. That was really nice. So that was just a good day. And then she went back to go do stuff with her floor mates, and I went back down to my floor. And there were a bunch of people watching Up right across the hall from me. So I went over and I hung out with them and we chatted. And then as I come out from watching Up, one of the girls who wasn't from our floor, who was in there, sees that I have on my whiteboard, do you know anyone from Des Moines? Tell me if you know anyone from Iowa. I need a ride. I'll help pay for gas. Help me, help me, help me, basically. She's like, I know someone from Iowa. She's like, yeah. So, that was good. And I contacted him and he Facebook friended me and I messaged him and he hasn't answered me. So, I'm hoping that he does that because I don't want to be any more creepy and stalkerish than I already am with this kid. But, like, I would really like a ride to Iowa. Davenport specifically, because it connects. It's where he lives, and it has an Amtrak stop, and it's perfect. It's good. So that's pretty much what's going on with me. Again, this video is really long, and I'm really sorry. I actually did summarize more than I did last time, which means I might be slightly more coherent than I was last time I tried this, which is good. That was so long-winded. There's no way I'm more coherent than I was last time. Very incoherent. I'm gonna go to sleep now. You will see this in the morning and it will be lovely, and I will talk to you tomorrow, hopefully, before you start classes and everything explodes in your face. Just kidding, it'll be fine, I promise. Okay. I love you, dear. Bye! Oh. Okay, so I thought that I had pressed the stop button, and then the photo booth just disappeared. And I realized that my mouse hadn't been over the stop button, and I had just put the window behind something else. Okay. I love you. Bye!